Greetings, gastronomes. Yes, I'm on the road again. Up in Queensland, I'm in Mitchell. And while I'm here, I thought I'd try the Mitchell Bakery and try their pie, their meat pie, which apparently won a few awards. So I'm just going to show you a picture of it. There you go. Looks great. The top is all puffed up, it looks nice. The base is a little bit undercooked. It's golden in the middle but white around the edge. So not quite perfect, but looks okay at the moment. So what does it taste like? Got a mouthful of salty pastry. I like my pastry, but there should have been more meat in there. Not great, people. Now the puff pastry dominates everything and it's very salty. Well, I like a bit of salt, but not too much. I'll give you a look at the filling. Filling's not great. I wouldn't fail. I wouldn't give it a fail on the filling, but it's not great. Certainly not award-winning, or it shouldn't be award-winning. It's okay, but it's a bit watery. You're getting a lot of gravy, not much actual meat. Like I say, there's too much pastry, not enough meat. Sorry, Mitchell Bakery. I don't know how you won an award with this. I mean, I'd give it 6 out of 10 maximum. It's okay, that's it, just okay. Your pastry's too salty. Yes, a nice fluffy on the top, but a bit undercooked on the bottom. Too salty. There's too much of it. The flavour of the pastry dominates, and it's not the greatest pastry. It's okay, but it's not great, you know. The meat, it's dodgy. It's not bad. It's got a bit of flavour in it. A lot of it's the gravy. You can see there the top of the lid's just coming off. So lose a point for that. So, disappointed, Mitchell Bakery. I was expecting better. I don't imagine you could win an award in Victoria with a pie like this. The only way you could win would be if your competition was garbage. Which, sorry Queenslanders, but my experience of pies in Queensland is that they're not very good. Sorry Queenslanders, but you need to lift your game. Come to Victoria and find out what a real pie's like. That doesn't mean that every bakery in Victoria's got really good pies. They don't. But you've got a lot better chance of getting a good pie in Victoria than you have in Queensland. Anyway, it's okay. just okay. 6 out of 10. Right, having demolished that pie, I was feeling a bit hungry, so I say hunger makes the best sauce. Well, it was still only 6 out of 10. I'm going to try this cream donut, but first I'm going to get a cup of tea. Alright, got myself a cup of black tea. I'm drinking Yorkshire tea. I used to drink Narada tea, but the idiots running the show had tea bags where the tag was glued on to the bag with an adhesive that dissolved in water, in hot water. So you'd go to pull the tea bag out and the string would detach, the tea bag would go into the tea, and that's not what you want from your tea bag. And I wrote to them about it, and do you think they did anything about it? No, they didn't. I warned them. I said, if you don't fix it, I'll stop drinking Narada and I'll just go and drink Yorkshire tea, which is good tea. And their bags don't fall off. They didn't take any action, so goodbye Narada. Your own fault, idiot managers. Lift your game. When people... I don't get this modern world. You've got a product. If people stop buying your product, you're dead. And you've got a simple problem, which is your bloody tea bags use the wrong adhesive. So get rid of that supplier. Get a different supplier to making your tea bags that uses an adhesive that doesn't come off. And then you're good to go. Otherwise you lose your business. Stupid. Stupid. Idiots. Anyway, world's full of idiots, people. I don't know if you've noticed, but I have. So, I'm now going to try this cream donut with jam. Now, I do like a cream and jam donut. So we'll see what this one's like. See what this one's like. After the pie, my expectations are low. Let's just have a look at it. That's the donut. An elongated donut. I don't know. I think it cost me $6 for a donut. Bit expensive, I would say. And one of the problems was the jam was along the cream, and when she put the donut into the paper bag, all the jam rubbed off. I mean, all the jam. Idiots. Like I say, idiots. They don't think about what they're doing. So let's try it and see if it's any good. Now, right. That is better than the pie, for sure. Better than the pie, for sure. I'm glad I put the, I scraped the jam out from the paper bag and spread it over just as well, because without the jam it's nowhere near as good. You know, it's cheap jam and cheap cream, but it's a classic combination, so it does work. It does work, and the donut's okay. I've had better donuts, but it's not bad. It's not bad. So I think I'd give this a 7. It's a bit better than the pie. The jam makes it. When you scrape off the jam, you're ruining the product in one hit. It is. Oh, I don't know, mate. I just put it in the bag. problem. I just put it in the bag. Yeah. And scrape off all the jam while you're doing it. Literally all the jam. Alright. So I'm giving that one a 7. Now I've got sliced wholemeal. So I'm going to give that a rating. Give me a sec. Alright. Let's have a look. Is this one of those pretend wholemeals, or is it the real thing? Is it pretend or is it the real thing? First thing I notice is that it's rather thin. The slices are a bit thinner than I want. Let's have a look at it. So your very open crumb structure. Is it in fact real wholemeal? I've noticed a disturbing trend in recent times where bakers make what they call wholemeal and it's not really wholemeal, and it's becoming quite prevalent. I don't know what they do. Maybe they put some wheat germ with it, get some white flour and put wheat germ in it or something, but it's not wholemeal. Whether this is or not, I don't know. But I can tell you that it's probably a bit too, the structure's a bit too airy. The bread breaks apart very, very easily. The slices are too thin. Too thin for my liking. I'll just put a bit of Vegemite on it. As I made the point in my Vegemite on toast, vid, don't put too much Vegemite on. Anyway. Tastes right. Is it proper wholemeal? Maybe. I'm not 100% convinced. Maybe. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. It's probably a wholemeal white flour mix. You know, to be fair, which I do myself. I mix. My bread is 50% wholemeal, 50% white. I imagine they've done a mix themselves. I don't know what their ratio was, but I'll give them the benefit of the doubt and say yes, there's wholemeal in there. That's not bad. Tastes fine. Not complaining about the taste. Like I say, I would prefer some of the other slices are thicker. I think I just got a thin slice at the start, so I mean, there's a slice that's obviously thicker. Yeah, quite obviously thicker. So yeah, the slicing's fine. It's a very light texture, very open crumb, which is what the market likes. You know, the market doesn't like dense crumb. Fair enough. I'm going to say this bread's fine, totally fine. I'll give it 7. I'll give the bread 7 out of 10. I'll give the donut 7 out of 10. And of course the meat pie 6 out of 10. So yeah, Mitchell Bakery, definitely a pass. Definitely a pass. Quite happy with these two. I'll be eating this wholemeal loaf for the next, well, probably week actually. I usually have wholemeal bread and Vegemite for lunch every day, pretty much. It's fine. There you go. Mostly 7 out of 10. Mitchell Bakery, reasonable.